gun violence movement was a community initiative created after the Eaton Center shooting. It started out as a 90-day summer initiative to deal with the gun violence and put out a very bold and ambitious objective of zero gun violence in the city of Toronto. A lot of people think it's impossible. However, we made it clear that we already have zero gun violence in the city of Toronto, but it's in certain communities for certain people. So if we can have zero gun violence in Rosedale, why can't we have it in Rexdale? So zero gun violence movement is about how do we close that gap? How do we make it fair, our city fair and just, not for some, but for all? It was a 90-day summer campaign, but as we started getting involved in community initiatives, we started with 7 community organizations. There were more organizations wanting to partner with us. And right now we have over 40 different organizations, agencies, programs across the city of Toronto, believing that we can do better to address the issue of gun violence. Work with victims of gun violence, that means mothers, families who have lost children to gun violence. We work also with people that are responsible for the violence, people who have done the crime, done the time, and want to make a difference. We do a lot of focus on education and awareness, what's really going on, because gun violence is just one part of a major problem that we have. And addressing gun violence alone is not going to solve it. There's other issues, underlying issues. So we talk about those issues in schools, in community centers, in barbecues. We do a lot of advocacy work with the various levels of government, trying to get them to acknowledge the reality of what's going on, but also how they fund and design programs to address these issues. So our 3 main focuses are education and awareness, advocacy, and engagement. We know where the differences are. We know what the differences are. And that's why our bold and ambitious objective is to challenge the way we do our work today in terms of dealing with this issue.